Today, na the 26th day of September 2023. Could you believe? Say September. Now they don't so. Wow. Just like that. September, it can with you. President Bill going to the United States for the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly. Well, between 10 and 8, it began for pop-up. Na in alma mater. Trade, the school way bingo. What is school? I don't mean say primary or secondary school. Aha, the university. Hey bingo. American University. Well, a lecture. Hold on, let me get question and answer session. So inside that question and answer session day, what comot na do? What comot na do? Today, Alpha Khan, AK-11 Alpha Kanu, Alhaji Alpha Kanu, AK-11 be the AYV. He say that talk day him he don't know about himself. That talk way President Tibigo talk na the American University for say America be want in President Bill well for do something where the Constitution not allow President Bill for do. Now I ask something America na trap them one set for President Bill but he balance the nyang. He no agree. So President Bill point finger by America, but Alpha can say he no know. He say if him be no, like him for don't talk. Alpha can say that information the way President Bill know. If he Alpha can be sabi, him for be don't talk a long time. But President Bill not tell he Alpha can. Then he make another statement say, well, it look like say President Bill not tell nobody. No, you first, he not tell you. Because he say don't can tell we say, if President Bill be tell you, you for be don't talk. Well, you don't see. So President Bill, I don't know that I tell you. Well, sometimes tell the first lady, no, if I be don't talk, if you not be talk, if I be tell Sylvia for don't talk, or President Bill not tell nobody. If Sylvia Blade be sabi, if for be talk. Just like how Alpha can say if him be sabi, if for be talker. Oder again what he think say, if be sabi this information, wait for be don't talk before President Bill. Name and ban at the comment section. If person inside this administration, a member or a sympathizer or a stakeholder or where be know this information where President Bill go talk son at the American University. If that person they be sabi if you for be don't talker, name the person because if I can't foresee na he says name himself say if he be know if I don't talk. Me na add Sylvia day. I ask say well what if the first lady be no? Or in no bar. But President Bill tell and say, hey, I know say you can talk. But this one, I know I hear no side. And himself, that in big sister, if in big sister be mistake, no this talk. Then I first remember that time we begin tell and say they've accept the president. We then begin care for a cartel and say let not talk because if they accept the president just now, then he go talk saying away him be talk. But we play the audio now per one program. Imagine him be get this information. And they talk about the mami self Dr. Sylvia Olenka Biden if he be get this information. That's the way they talk so. Enough for be do. Not for be do say anything where they go talk but say, well, the international community, the election done, and a free and fair election, they need for come and accept President Bio and for enough for do dandy. They were win at the this a change the British High Commissioner. The British High Commissioner, he not go lay complain. Before I say now he gets this against David Rema. So therefore be called press brief himself. Okay. But Alpha can say nobody no be get him. He say the best side for talk day. Now they President Bio go talk and so. Now the American University. Well, sometimes you don't forget waiting President Bio bin go talk. Let me just remind you. He be give a lecture. After the lecture, question and answer session be come out. America don't deny. Una go answer first. First thing as una do. But anyway, let's listen how this one be happen. Outside the talk come out.
Various observers, including the Carter Center, have raised concerns about the fairness of the election.
He say various observers them, including the Carter Center, don't raise question about waiting the election.
Especially focused on the work of the Electoral Commission.
Especially the Electoral Commission in work. ECSL.
The U.S. State Department has issued visa restrictions.
The U.S. State Department don't issue visa restriction. Yes. And I know say some people they talk say a visa restriction. It don't get nothing for do with the people of Sierra Leone. Anything will involve a government official for going to the United States where they benefit the people of Sierra Leone, the restriction no mix day. So the 78th session, the bilateral business, the way the president go by and everything, restriction no mix day because what you know, that's something where for benefit the people of Sierra Leone. But if you name they put that visa restriction, they say, you know what thing? Let me go chill first and make a small. That one day, now you know the work. Because that one day, not get nothing for do to the people of Sierra Leone, but for you and your family. Well, you better have. Officially. The audience sabi for you officially. Then they back. You name it, you know they go. If you name the day, the side chick then they say that they moment this. We mean to say now then they flex. Yes. So you can't tell me say that other one. Inside chick go meet her in they part the visa restriction. Unable go. And the side chick go meet and say, well, you know say we don't book time for make we go do vacation in America. Say me I don't reach time for go. I just need me pocket money. Now in the brabi vex. Why the side chick not go stay na salon with her? Why not go stay? And I say, this trip here, we don't make a move from long before what's happy so happy. And I said the brass and a pack with the papa ko. Now I say let's check email. We check email. Now I see now say the American embassy send and say, hey, you name the day, you know they go. So still le pass down by the case for make you go give the side chick in pocket money let go. You say you need the do. You say if you know they go, Oh, my myself no dey go. Hey. The married wife now, injure the chill. In just the chill now say, this is better. Because that Sunday, if you don't tell and say, this trip not so well they go, he say, you know they go. You know they go because this now strictly per waiting self and no one go say and then picking them, it can be gingy all kinds of thing. So right side the married wife he had stay na fridge. Well na state lodge fridge because some fridge then they first you don't know when last you see light. I make a tell say na state lodge fridge. Now they had stay. Say I tell you they chill. Married woman. When they pass, it just they pass, they sing, it they hum. The man they vex. The man say, I don't tell you, say noise inside this house. Noise inside this house. Okay. But we dey part the case. We dey part the case. In need for give the side chick in money, let the side chick go. Let the side chick go in it for girl. But that way the married wife they inside the house, and they the problem they. We don't tell her say no humming. No humming. Because when they that's so the man in at the warm. Okay. Then I be just side notes. Now visa restriction, now I just try to explain to you. What they do now some hosting right now. Yeah? Then the one way they name them Didi. If you name the he don't receive email safe. The other guy down the road he don't receive email. Don't receive email. But they talk for her. Okay. Visa restriction. Now that's not visa restriction. So Alexa say, well, we don't see who say visa restriction don't come inside. Don't come inside. What's it again?
On Sierra Leoneans involved in what they call election interference.
He said visa restriction pan salon people were involved where America call election interference. Election interference.
And we'd all like to hear your reactions to those allegations and to the actions taken in response.
He said with all the allegation and the action where they don't take that are the visa restriction. Okay.
Elections are always contentious issues wherever they happen in the world.
Yes. We be hearing the same statement where President Bill be talk yesterday back who they deal with someone where be talking a Voice of America. Not true. Election. No, apart from election. But they see man and they run a race. Man they call us back, they argue. Paul they call us so, they argue back, say no. The other one, he get head start. He be gone. Now he make, or me foot now he be trip. For make pussy accept last. For make pussy accept losing. Enough for you. Okay. So he say election.
Including in the United States.
Why? He say election, any say they are happen. And chamots the candy. Including the United States. And Donald Trump. We get from the answer. Including the United States. Not true, sir. Right. Yeah. Hey, boy. So now una the clap pass. Una we go left. Now una the clap how they say include the United States. Una the clap pa we. Alright, so don't watch una. I will check the list later.
I do not have the power to issue visa restrictions, of course.
Okay, wait first, ba. Wait, Olandi. President Bill, now the fountain of honor of Sierra Leone. President Bill, now Sidon Yanda, it talk say he no get power for issue visa restriction. So with sovereignty, we work in our chest about sovereignty. We are able to issue visa restriction par America. Okay. Not to me talk. A president will self in words. Now he say he no get the power for issue visa restriction. No president will get the power for issue visa restriction for Kansai Salo according to the constitution. Or not get visa restriction or constitution. Well, and then go get for other than they. When I will get for Adam Pada review on that they do. But again, I will restrict we something of money they want carry it. As he say in name that they say, well, now if I go with that money, until una say una don't issue visa, well that money no they come. So then president will say maybe I don't get power. You can visit Traya. Say well, la pick, who da they pick. The posse where they pick. As she pick the posse so, and say okay well, now you forgo with that money. That money will wangi. That money will wangi, now you forgo with that. But the president say no forgo. I see the president revert. Say revert. But I believe the President Bill get the power. He is the first gentleman of the country. If you feel to say anything, President maybe will stop pushing over go. But when they and I say no get power. Okay. I say you say no get the power.
That's the difference.
Don't they laugh back? They laugh. And they go left na road. For so they know you go to the presidency. Who na they laugh? For say true na you go to the presidency. Bole. Well, what you expect on left na road? Check by say, but the man say he not get the power. You say he get the power. Yeah? Man get the power, boo. I tell you say you don't say get the power. You just want sweet in there no more. But Lord continue. I don't know what's in there left na road then they laugh for. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Please allow me to continue coming to Sierra Leone.
So now the person the interview president we self make fun. But they allow me for come inside Sierra Leone. When I laugh back. Now then they would on the power. If you not clap, they laugh. Okay? Will they allow you for come, mama? The president say not get the power. Come no more.
Elections are conducted by a body mandated by our constitution.
Election for make it happen. Well, na ECSL, now in the constitution, give right for make election happen inside we country.
And its operational mode is directed by the Public Elections Act.
What's in ECSL they do? It is inside the Public Election Act. It is inside it, yeah?
Normally, before elections take place, because we have our partners, including the United States, the EU, the British, and other organizations that are interested in democracy.
It say normally before election can happen, so well we get we partners then. It don't call the all immediately, the EU, the British, any, he call any, but any then they call United States.
A steering committee is put together, and all stakeholders, including political parties, are represented in that steering committee.
So before election, then they get something they call steering committee, where the partners them we believe in democracy, then all they hand in the inside, even civil society them, then did it. ECSL, all man did it. For CC, well, democratically, everything is done transparently.
What they do is to look at everything that has to be done, the rules of the game, to make sure that the Public Elections Act is clean and will lead to a credible election at the end of the day.
Before the election, all wetin that body they do now for make them watch, them meet, then discuss, for make sure say at the end of the day, Usa Udeso will not be supposed for each day. And anybody be there. Even political parties were there. Panda body day. Well, why we still get this kind of a discussion? Whether body day been set up for make everybody understand the rules of the game. Okay.
That was what pertained in Sierra Leone. I was not a member of that. The only thing we did for the election,
President Bio say that body day in not to be a member. Okay, that is true. But not mean to say they know what's in the happen there. Not to be a member, but in the way after every meeting, they go furnish the president with the information. But still, he was not a member of that body. Because you can't be a member where you say yourself in a part of the game, no? But the SLPP party being represented. Okay.
was to make sure that whatever the National Electoral Body asked for, we provided, including funds.
He said, waiting them be ready for anything where ECSL ask for, that they give them, including money. Yeah. They don't pay the no, they don't pay the 850 now. And say let them the wait. Then go get a lot now them phone. But including funds,
and security.
And security. For money and ECSL then security.
Their business, they are an independent, semi-autonomous body.
He said them business, independent, government and not supposed for day at all.
In the sense that we don't deal with their day-to-day operations. We don't control that at all.
Then also then they tell ECSL chukiana, ECSL chukdi, reduce yanda, ECSL reduce the. He say nothing there and no didi.
If we do, that will be interference.
He say if in do, if they do, that means to say they don't interfere. They don't interfere, and not they interfere.
ECSL.
So now any mammy ask and say, wait, this is how they talk so. Now ECSL, you mean now? Now President you say yes. Now ECSL are they talk about.
And they did that. When the elections were all
okay. So President Bill, you don't begin go inside the catch box. You don't they broke the pants up small. You know understand what I mean? Well, listen no more now.
When the elections were all at the height of calling the result.
When they done, where the tension be the better one for ECSL for call waiting the result.
This was when the problem started.
It's saying that the problem begin though.
They had done all their calculations.
ECSL, they don't do all the calculation.
Collation.
They don't collate, they don't join, they don't calculate, then take from yonder, then take from over under, then take from all the different police stations, they don't add them.
And all the processes.
With all the process, so they take no.
I was now requested to stop them from calling the result.
He say, they request me, they ask me for stop ECSL for call the results. Talking back, sir.
I was now requested to stop them from calling the result.
Yes, then tell me say, already call Kone. Tell and say that result we want to announce. Mba, let no announce them. Eh?
By the United States.
He said that the United States. And then tell me so. America. Una. Now on a make president in ando tie. He get clean and he no mix. He say United States that then tell and say let call Kone. Let Kone no announce the results.
Wow. So I don't know who is accusing who.
So President Mayor say in a sabi who that they accusing company. America will tell and say let call Kone let Kone no announce results. Don't end they can accuse now.
Of interference.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah. I don't be no say ambulance them be inside the hall. Listen no more now.
Wow.
You know listen the ambulance them inside the hall.
Wow.
Wow. Na clap.
I declined and I said,
President Bio say he no do one.
I declined
He say he no do one. And what he tell them?
and I said, I have never called this institution.
He say that's a topo now and they pound. Now no mix me de. Me they can't call Kone. I need to call they.
I am not going to call them now.
I don't ever call them. And right now, I need to call them back.
If there are any issues, let's deal with them. Let's leave them to finish. This is very critical.
President Beyonce, if any issue they, Unala will left them. Because right now, then they pan critical situation. You understand? He say if any issue there, we mean to say, America like tell and say issue there. Or they not tell her. Or they just assume. But I say una know una left a call the results. Waiting do. Because we constitution tell we say as then call result before midnight una swear in the president. You understand? That's what the constitution say. So waiting make ambassador for can call well anyway president may not call him. We don't know that caller, but he say America. He say America. So no self. Would they assume saying that the ambassador? What if not to the ambassador self? Okay. But he say let them hold on. Would they pay a critical sign now? Una just let announce. If he should they. But that thing they what will be done the Yeriba. America say it's not transparent. The tabulation, they tell them more tabulation. Guys, tabulation. Oh, nobody not be the bit tabulate. Okay. You say let them wait. Let them done waiting and they do.
Let's also take into consideration the context in West Africa.
He say, well, we don't done that side. He say now, but there, let we look what thing done they happened now West Africa.
A very volatile region.
He say shake. They right now the West African region.
Threatened by jihadists.
Yeah. He said jihadist. Okay, the Sahel. Now jihadist and the Sahel. Nigeria. Anyway, he said jihadist and the threatening.
In the whole of the Sahel.
Yeah, now the Sahel.
From the Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea, we have military governments.
From the Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea, all the one they did, they know they overthrow by.
A few of us are surviving.
He said, now small one per we no more, where they survive. Well, I left that side. Yeah? The main side where one level focus. Now, Usai, the president, well, you will talk. We just say, wow. I don't be no ambulance today. Wow. So, I mean to say, one party wow there, it's like na Alpha Can in wow. Yes. I hear Kekewa in wow they back. Kekewa, I say wow. We say, but me on a climate change, the panel tell me. I hear Kekewa, I talk wow. Alpha Can wow. Even Mame Bango, I be sit down front. Instead, if you look wow they. The wow them be just they come out from all corner. We mean to say, waiting Alpha Can tell we today. Say no be no. Because if it be no, okay. Info be don't talk am. So now I made the wow them be boku today. On this one we will listen. So, well, the one way they represent the United States for West Africa. Not so the main one, no, the deputy. Yeah? The Deputy Assistant Secretary of State, Michael Heath. He don't boss belly. Yes, he boss belly. He can saloon. In case you don't know. He can. Journalist Mbididi. We go take from two reports them. Two reports they now they take. We they take one from Amadou Lamranaba of AYV. Mbididi. Waiting in reports. Then we go take from the Calabash newspaper. Waiting in reports. I don't know if camera be the inside there. But we just get for go with waiting the journalist then reports. Meeting the Deputy Assistant Secretary of State, Michael Heath. First of all, Lamrana say he don't deny waiting President Bio say. That's why he listen just now. The Deputy Assistant Secretary of State. Isamba. No. Zip. No. But wait, you be expectant for say yes. Well, I answer say, yeah, now tell her. Now tell her, move. You be the expectant for answer. But wait. The Deputy Assistant Secretary of State, Michael Heath, don't deny that claim of President Bio make for say the US government be asked for stop ECSL for make them not announce the results. How it talker? I be listening at the accent the question say, Uncle, so now na government, now they can't tell we own president. For they stop ECSL and not announce. Listen, I answer. He said President Bio entitled to in views. I tell Nanaya, I make Naya, everybody gets right to your opinion. I in views. President Bio entitled to in view. He said, but let me make it clear. America no ask him for take action. We go affect the outcome of the election. What do you understand by that? How President Bill interpret am? They say na President Bill right. But then, no ask am for make it take any action we go affect the outcome of the election. We mean to say, they tell us something. And waiting and tell her, well, that's what President Boeing interpret. Yes. The pikin in the house now, they look the uncle at treat and the papa in the house. Uncle say, how President Bill interpret him. Na President Bill right. But they no ask him for do something we go affect the outcome, the result. Say that. So now una tell him for do something bang. Why? Why? Now the pikin in the house they look. Someone they say, me I dey for uncle. Yes, I dey for uncle. Someone they say, me na papa I dey for. Papa na I dey for. Yes. I dey for no uncle. Wetin I dey go dey for uncle for? Make papa no do am. Una make papa hand dirty. So it beget a round table meeting with journalists them na free tongue. He repeat back say then get concern about the process and the results announced were statistically impossible. Why? Una knock me na mi bako. Una left rent here. I for look inside this studio now. Eh? Person no touch me again. No. I say, uncle say, the results statistically impossible. Hey. America. What una sabi or no sabi? Eh? And not be saying that this language, APC they just grip. I'll tell you, they tell say that they pull, they know they pull. He says sell back the way today for pull. America the tower say that results is impossible. Eh? Hey. Wait, na satellite images them. Na drone images. Why till una again a salon we make una so confident? Or una self get IR form? Eh? What till una get? What till una get? This tower una the tower. Not to Dominion, eh? A Dominion machine? Plus you take that talk back. A Fox News and go pay Dominion almost $1 million so. We'll not get Dominion. Okay. He confirmed for say they, who are they? America? They requested the Electoral Commission for Salon for make them meet with the election observers for make them address the concern them. Let them address the concern them. He say, listen, no. Tell say, what commits na do na ya. He said the president and President Bio be concerned about the timing. But the US government been do what them is supposed to do as observers of the election. Yeah, President Bio just now say at a critical point, at the height of that particular time day, where America, well, he say then tell her waiting and tell her. But America now they say President Bio ain't be concerned about the timing. But America then be concerned and then do what they're supposed to do as observers of the election. Okay. You don't hear that part today. Good. So, another claim they say US government was calling for a coup na the country. Ask him. So he respond. He say, tipini, tapande, full stop. Then they don't mix America day. Then they don't mix America day. Waiting America then concern but then disagree with President Bio in interpretation of their concern about the election. So that talk President Bio talk. America say then disagree. Then disagree. And then disagree with what how President Bio interpret them. They say na concern, then restore. But President Bio tell we say, they tell and say they call ECSL. They tell them for announce. They say they disagree. Okay. They ask and say, well, this one I don't do so now, now they disagree, now they waiting at the relationship. This what will get between America and Salone. Now they the new ambassador Brian Hunt told Ongi Binch and Casada say, well, see progress, some progress, as in the work for rebuild the relationship whether between Salone and America, as the election don't look touch on side them. Don't look touch on side them. Okay. He said, well, then welcome the commitment from the government and the opposition for me then try for dialogue. And the outcome will go lead to reforms them of the country in electoral process. There are anything that one would then say midnight and for announce that they force them for pull and come on. We want to move forward, but needs then there where na progress will go happen at the democratic front of the country. The government need local and international credibility. Yeah. Local and international credibility, the government need them. The visa restrictions, the list confidential. But the Deputy Assistant Secretary say The restriction is indefinite. Yes. The restriction, the visa restriction is indefinite. They know they tell you it's confidential. They know they tell you that name they do. But know this. Say not to gist no business. Indefinite. Wow. This is not easy. Person when name did it. So that guy can ask me, if I change my name, you know think say go help? You know the help. I need to hide and tell you safe. You know the help. Just go out and so. Well, you can go Mexico. Go to the border. We go meet you at the border. At least, if the breeze go southwards, obviously, America breeze go bang you. On a vacation. But if now you want go work for, trust me, you dey go. Visa restriction is indefinite. But this is not easy. So you want for believe now say call be make. So I know I give David Raima a bad name. Because even I no call who that make the call. President Biobak no call. He just say America. He no call. Now no call name not take place. So let no give bad name now. Because now them be the call say na him. What if not to be himself? Then they now waiting Lamrana reports. Belki Suba. I will check if you name the day. Amami Kanu left. Okay. Let us come out Calabash because Calabash now in Falaram. We're gonna different office them. I don't go give you all, but one main one way I go give. Now the one way the deputy assistant secretary. What he say? The secretary of West Africa. In case you don't know. Let's do MCC. MCC. He talk about MCC. This one I give first. Now what he talk about President Bill. What he say? He say MCC. That compact day. Now a bilateral United States foreign aid initiative. Because we are here Alpha Khan. We be there na this thing na AYV. They talk like say, well, that meeting where you see, who say President Bill they shake down my hand. Yes. Now the head for MCC Dandy. Well, Alpha Khan they tell you this President Bill and the MCC, they don't go talk and well listen now. Waiting hit in the say about the MCC. He said the MCC now a bilateral United States foreign aid initiative. So we even Chernobyl they talk like say the MCC excluded from America government. What the MCC want now they do? Yeah, now. The MCC still the remote control. What America they use. Not just use another way. Not just use and so. Conte Martin left. They say if you name then at the list for visa restriction, you can still pass outside there one and they pass na the border na Mexico. Trump in wall no go round. Some side and they will you pass. Eh? Okay. Wetin he say about the MCC? He said the MCC go only go before with the implementation for do significant democratic and electoral reforms. So now we have the waste to time. For the Kagbo. For the Kagbo. Left Gladys Oya. A big. Left am. No call her name so. No call her name so. We don't deal with her side. Make you can get the problem. Umar Kaba say if you don't use the California side, becoming at the Texas side. If you use the California side, in the day. Yeah? In the day. Alright. So now they will stem right now. MCC go only go before. Will make significant democratic and electoral reforms. $400 million. With the drag foot. They make like say you no understand. Okay. Who say I talk this? Now where he go to the vice president? I tell. And he say America the hypocrite. America then inside Niger. France they don't see the heck out of the Niger people and they don't agree say that they come on by the end of the year. But we go fend the vice president and they go talk say America go support ECOWAS for make them maintain constitutional order na Niger. I mean they can go tell na Niger. Say na so go tell who vice president. Right now they make like say they don't understand. France na they under the hot knife. America they inside Niger. They make like say they don't understand. The way can now they can't tell vice president say anything we ECOWAS want do for make they maintain constitutional order na Niger. Who they support? No, go talk on Niger. Yeah, go talk on Niger. Not who they go tell them for you. What do we? I'm mixed with it. Who they go tell them? And they talk about the stability in the Sahel region. The restoration of credible democratic governance across the region. He meets with the Salon press corps on a peace corps. Anyway. Okay, and at the press. They say the press then gets role for free and professional media inside democracy. He underscored the importance of free speech, freedom of the press, and the right to peaceful assembly for strengthening Salon in democracy. He meets with the Minister of Finance, Sheku Bangura. He tell him about US then commitment for private sector led broad-based economic growth. He suggests for sustained economic reform we go attract increase foreign direct investment. We go improve the lives of Sierra Leoneans them. He also expressed the close partnership with Salone and the United Nations Security Council. That's the way he meets with the acting foreign minister. He emphasized the importance of upholding international law and for defend sovereignty. They don't worry about that. We for sovereignty. Now we get that. But I don't worry about that no more. And territorial integrity. Well, last Friday, no, man. I will go talk for Yenga. And working together for make we go able to end the one at Russia, where then they take aggression against Ukraine. He meets with APC leader Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara Osamu. Where meet with her? I say Osamu. Samu Doc. Somebody come on and say me just smile. He said, but it's not a smile business. Not to smile. He stressed the importance of constructive opposition participation. Constructive opposition participation for take part in national dialogue and national institutions. He say for chuk democracy, who say democracy don't die inside Sierra Leone, revitalization of the democracy in Salone, we for prioritize them over waiting the party then concern but. And so he tell Osamu. The democracy for get life. Pass waiting the party then for them pantap. Pass party business. Yeah. Michael Sam say, you don't see that as denial. Waiting the president be concerned about the timing. If he was not asked about cancelling the announcement of the result, Michael Sam don't vex. He said, make America take the MCC. But the same MCC will dance for. Hey, Michael. The MCC will dance for. Now they say now, he said, a term for me to follow the step of Dumbuya and Guinea. Take that talk. Okay. Dear, let we do. I don't think say then they ask you for do anything right now. According to this last one, where I read so. Concerning the MCC. They say the MCC go only go before with the implementation of significant democratic and electoral reforms. I'm not thinking about that one deal. It is story. It look like saying now some cow here today. It is left for somewhere big. Yeah? Left farm. Yeah, left and so full. Let's take in time. So now the deputy secretary Na so it happen. You don't hear how I explain them? Na so it happen. We still dey give us friend off. Let it rest. Yes, Alpha. We be doing what the president talk am. We be talk say America must answer. America don't answer. Wetin I take, sir?
Yeah, first of all, I will continue for wish Usman speedy recovery and let's go to get him bites on this wonderful and pot show. For me, you take, I think, say, even though people may take, say, President Bio say the right thing and they say I'm at the right place and everything, diplomacy very, very much important when it comes to international relations. Yeah. No matter what in President Bio say, they not call him tell and say stop the election results without explaining the reason why. So even when they go give a own factor for say okay the America also ever call them, even though Josie say I will quote him say that the commission the American representative Nasalon the nine called President Bio. Then we get for state the reason why then get for tell us to make the hold on the results or like they stop the results calling because now we don't this would do like it today. So then let me go in and say a own interpretation to waiting the tell them like that's his own right. You know, so we not get anything for like a say a not be get right for say this way. But policy very, very much important. International diplomacy, it's very, very important. When America don't say something, they will still stand on it. No matter how we want to play politics with them, how we want to do them, they're not a change because now democracy will they try for push. Yes, President Bio say all democracy or election all over the world, it gets contention and waiting and call yes. But like I said the last time, America they don't practice democracy for almost a decade, more than decades now. So if we for land from them. Even if they don't get bought, but the import we get, they not reach like a we get where then the question the result, where the opposition not going to take part in the parliament. So for me, like I say, yes, me not they say President Bio for listening to them, but when they go then kind talk, then you get away with the relate because not so like a way you don't in your own country, you talk anyhow, you know, or you talk, you know, it's good for talk, but when they deal with international countries, you get for look at the diplomacy. So if you watch, even when he say then call, it is not that way people never forget. President Bio not ever call Uda call him. But if you follow social media, even the one with the interview, everybody they speculate. Everybody they speculate. And the funny thing, like I say, they explain exactly the one we call. We say something before no, whether na the ambassador call or na America they call come out wherever go. But the fact remains they must not explain to the president the reason for make they hold on the results. They not just tell us say call stop the results, me waiting and call at the peak. But again, even if President Bio not everything and call, it don't hear you say they win. And they want the winning. So if you don't hear you say they win, don't they say stop that results, they not go listen. No matter how, even if the person they can give millions, they not get for listen because he has the winning in his hand. Let's be realistic here. If they may say that the opposition don't lead so, and then election my practice or whatever, transparency don't they trust me, then they stop that results. That results called indeed if we stop them, then we set them back, everything they for do, then they're going for like against the final score. But the winning was in his side, so why must he listen? He wanted the winning, and he has got it. Let me be realistic now. If President Biomide on the opposite side say they lose, and don't call and say, hey, pa, you lose this election, but it look like say this ECSL doing all right. They're not able for waiting and call. In fact, they're not able for call post local this that. Trust me, he would have used his office and like look put on all law able for to rectify these irregularities. That's the honest truth for me own opinion. Yeah. All right. The next point I want to make is the salute every day na new one every day. You know, I wish we able for land. Yeah. For me, I can always they say the MCC not to be and end all. The MCC money we want. Yes, it is important. He will do so many things. Yeah. But when they call back on the president, you see, There are many ways where you able for do things that salary will raise fund, where will make before you reach 1 3 years, we don't raise enough money. Many things. We at this platform don't benchmark Sierra 10 times without number. The president can utilize them able for transform Sierra other mobile company that they make billions of euros every day. The one that they thief money with people, the money then at their phones there. Which you don't convert your money to data before they matter, I don't know, you use it, no use it, I don't know. If now tell them you don't able to upgrade to this level, trust me, that money then profit, then they all they go back to the press, the government. But nothing like that. TCJ they make mention of the need manpower. It's then at the country, yes, yeah. They did at the country. It's sad. Every other day, even the one they will land job not the work, not the money, not the flow. You know, most people that will land trade way, then they call brand that's work not the this not the. So we have to transform. We should not depend only and solely on international community. Now that make them they dictate to we. Then they dictate to we how do we want for let we live. But if we self able for grow, we able for depend on we own. Even though we need international, but we don't need them more than what we able for provide. Then we able for make a voice. We able for take our own stand. But it is as it is when me they see that money right now, the biggest dream right now for this government. So without and I make even President Bill talk many others we Canada way me they talk to the SFPP crowd saying don't work for this MCC money, but people like they don't want camp well. So that's just the focus. Look outside the box. There are a lot of ways where you're able to create income how we country where you know they depend so far international. But as like what they say, yeah, we don't get them from the sector SSF. Yeah. If we not get that reform, nothing will come on that money they happen as alone. And waiting at the reform, this now when the opposition don't see, themselves don't open, the eye don't open, they don't see say something wrong some side. They say will continue for pin. So outside the reform they come. Outside when they come. Because the opposition says they say the pin say you know waiting, outside that and transparency, you know, the inside that calculation or tabulation what they do, we say one for see now. So now that's so we can do no more. That's so we can do because the way out is still not clear. It's still not clear for me. Even when they say for go for dialogue, the opposition gets the own side with their own, and the government's not ready for release some things the modern side and they. And not ready. This government not ready for listening. In fact, the winning they're not the contest ourselves. Say we're waiting till they recount or they redo election. Forget it. So no matter what we will do, for me, the dialogue will not see it clear. Because if we foresee and clear, even when the president stays so that way in America, you see say begin to go shades again that the opposition they camp when they ask about the APC. And you say you want dialogue with them. Now you don't get allowed clear, they don't make them very clear. Say look, if we not get transformation in this with democratic process, you not go get this money. Then how you expect this money for can we? You know they look outside the box. There are lot of ways, lot of ways for create wealth that we country for raise money, lot. But we government officials, we government in general, they should look outside the box other than depending solely on international. The last one we talk on President Bill still, and not still able for listen to it. What I mean by that? It still take almost 50 people man delegation for this thing. This meeting with them go so. Now make you the crowd and they clap and they make Christianity. Wow. Other country them, as in Botswana, they took less than 20 people. That's how you they do things. Cut down on the expenditure. If you look at, I don't know if they are not confirmed on it, there's another appointment. It's just the appoint. What did they happen? All they had on the wage bill. When they talk about the wage bill, then a teacher, then they talk. When they talk about freedom of speech, they say journalists them. Now journalists no more get right for talk, all right? People outside, they say get right for talk. They say get right for do things. Why you see them talk about wage bill? We don't add our teachers then. No. this amount of X amount of people we bring so that the UN waiting and call reduce them that stipend or that per diem where they don't where they get put send that the country in cover. It will help the nation. But it's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. They really, really need for work on that this particular side. If we want for level nation go before, let for depend by international what they call. Trust for me, I think President Dibio has to work on his cabinet. The wage bill too big, it's too high, and therefore look outside the box for develop for your own grown national things. Them there are a lot of things. Look at the sport. The sport alone, right now, the Arab League, now they go up so. We should able for build coordination, coalition, or coordinate with them. Coordinate with them, make we own board and they go do trials day. Anyone we able pass trial and they make fine money. This is like the things where for me. So let me say if me, President Bio, they listen me. Any minister, this now almost months they go so. Now go they go so. Any minister before they say this year they don't, you do not bring any substantial proposal in table. That minister they not fit for serve their position. Let them sack them. Let not go sit down back after all that 5 years and a policy no more than they develop. Policy, not go to the parliament. Policy. They should develop proposal where they able for make you engage the young ones them. But now look no more, you will see. Say this year done, say the next 5 years they done, nothing not they happen. Nothing. Some minister not they do nothing in office, na salary they collect stay done. Some man they even can't face the public because in order to do nothing. So President, you need for step up. He really need for step up. If he really want for achieving goal in terms of this agricultural thing we want for invest on, trust, he has to put these ministers on their toes. Then they only not left and give Senge no more. Incessant need for candor. Because if not, the story will pull back. It will be another failed government. I think another million, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
I want to say thanks to Alpha for his contribution today. He just joined me. President Bill been tell we something. We go America. America say how President Bill interpreter. Not to that then be mean. Yes, Umar, what you get on this one, sir?
Well, thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Mr. Alpha, and we want to wish we brother, Mr. Oswell, a fast recovery. Yesterday, we talk about how we will not get president in it. In a million lifetime, we get our country there to heart. I see at the chat side, everybody they call him as by Kumar. Like I they say this, what we done, we always they accuse the SLPP supporter. They now say they need to reason out. They need to see the reality. They need to see the thing them because they need to accept say yes, mother beauty do that. Well, when I APC, when I said not the same thing. When I let me have the talk yesterday, the way they talk about rice commodities and stuff. Show me or give me the name of any commodities or anything where honest by Chroma meat. Where Pakababi left at that price, where he left the government, he put that thing they down, he left him in a lower price. I not care if he left him 5 cents, little higher. Show me waiting he meet after where he left, he take power from Pakaba, where that thing they went on a petrol, reso, yabaso, pepper, where in left, let's say when he take over, he meet rest 200,000, where in left 150 or 160. Let's say when in take over, he meet petrol $12 or $6. Where in they go, he left at 3,000. Nothing. Not the one I could tell we. So they all not the same. But when I say when I stuck up now in my own corner, then when they accuse, then when I say they need the reason out. When I say not the reason out. When I all are the same people, when they destroy we. Because I don't want to see any APC person will call out honest by Chroma. All time, the world best, the world professional.
Well, wait first. Because the topic they deal with today, who said they not kill, you know, Allah day. How na they can Allah?
Because yesterday, say yesterday, some people.
Oh, now the comment section yesterday, for yesterday on program.
Yes. Now
that's okay.
Clear.
All right, I get you.
So now
knock yesterday. Knock don't come back,
right.
Continue,
so I don't come
sir.
back.
Yes.
I don't come back for respond to una knock. So now, when they talk about this man, you see, again, sometimes I walk in talk, we get some people who can come back talk, say, hey, that why an old dude, they need to think out of the box. Some daughters, who they think out of the box. We always they cry down this constitution. We they cry down and walk and talk about this constitution. People can come back after we talk, say, not to the constitution of the people, sir. Then same people and they go tell you, say, now what's in the book? Now they go for buy. You know why Marabio, according to the American representative, the deputy secretary for West Africa, you know why he talks, say, Marabio be only worried about timing? Now that's where in timing. Now Marabio be to go after. All right, sir. Now that's where in timing. Because that timing, they tell us, say, once they announce you, say, now you win. You go up to 12 o'clock if I don't swear in. And once you swear in, believe me, you are like engage Jibril, whatever. Nine candle now. This election, they need to turn again. So now that not be in focus. Now I make I believe say the column. Then I make it clear. I believe say the column. Waiting and tell them I don't know. So he right say the column. Waiting and tell them maybe misunderstood or the whole Leone, he said. But him be focused on the timing because anyone make sure say the caller name they say that he win, boom, 12 o'clock, they don't swear in. I don't know what you will do now. He need to command again. So all around all they feel say, because first of all, we got to understand, America not going for ever tell Marabio to move. The last time, even when David Renner talked there, the first thing we say, let me make it clear, Marabio is the president of Sierra Leone. So what did I tell you? All waiting in the fact now for let them sit down, bring different people and we not get nothing for do with APC, SLPP. They make a reform. Maybe they want for them, let them accept the wrongdoing. They make a reform. They write a new constitution we got for do with the electoral laws then and forge forward. But Marabio not got for command again. And now that not be in target. So what is you don't know how they talk about this constitution, the one that will be right term. Now they may get good thing in plan, they may get good thing in hand. Really? Even the clause where they put they say, if member of parliament speak or do anything against in party, the party for removal. Which country else we see that they happen? Now one old senator now again I ask you, Senator Mendes, na New Jersey, where they don't indict here in West. In company Democrat, then they push and for like come out. You say you crazy? Not to you vote for me. Now the people in New Jersey now they vote for me. This case na case will go win back. And if you don't get case back about 7 or 8 years ago, the same thing. Because the party then are them good. When see them say you get problem, they don't let that rough up na the party. Then they quick for jump say, you know what, resign or they are come out first. We know why you problem then rob na the party. The man say no, it happened here. When a local city election, because they catch the man on record where they talk about black people. They don't do all kinds of things for like resign. He said no. Now in this street we vote, if they want to election, can let them vote and back out. But if Babi Salon, because of this same constitution, then we say we're pull and come out. Because I'm listening at the same thing APC they gear off with right now with Mohamed Bangura. And they don't talk. So now the things and then that this constitution way so bad. You not even think that the people of the right and then get any clue about the people of Sierra Leone. Now only one person and one person only them in the care about. They've been care about. That the president, and that's it. Now I make them give commander in chief, chief in command, master in sergeant, then get all kind of pharaoh, king, Lord Hoho, then get all kind of position. So now demanded it. And because of all them position and then get that in your one seat, it no longer become a separation of power. The other three arms of government, they don't cluster them. Then they're on their foot. They can't say anything. Whether they elect the Supreme Court judge or select the Supreme Court judge. Now, so somebody will hire you. If in case come before you, you go court against them. No. The parliamentarian, the clerk of parliament, would have put on it. Not the president. So if anything they would go against the president, he go talk against the president, then put another person there. The one the whole way they so would they give a symbol? Now the president and the party chairman. So if you make crazy the next election, can visit and go give symbol. Now then Tia would they talk about people who not can visit who would they talk who don't know. All Tia need for change. This symbol system need for change. If this symbol system change, I swear to God, with member of parliament, and they begin get power for themselves. Because you know, see that nobody need to pull and commodity. Nobody need to pull and commodity. Pass in constituency, the people will vote for her. Let them do like how they do now. Do primaries. Whether the people they want, let them vote. Let them vote for her. But waiting they go on a salon, not to whether the people they want, now whether the party want. And the party can come back and remove you. So you call on the government, you call on the parliament. So when I'm confusing now, the people like this, you don't know how to talk. Oh, now the people are putting them. Really? Are you kidding me? How the people are going to put them in the party can pull and come out? Now the thing is, so Marabio, just like what the Alpha say, they want this money because that day he come out, he talked to people. In fact, APC accused. He said that the bad mouth for letting not get this money. And you don't work too hard for this money. This is not the problem. This money is small money. If Marabio, somebody comment just and say, we for follow Guinea. That guy in Guinea, nothing to do. Guinea is one of the number one exporter in bauxite. They know what they do. Then Kiyobu sit down and talk, say, would they listen to now? Because money not do what they look for. At the same time, Mogofili do. Where guy cut down. He cut down on expenditures. Cut down. Then begin make money for themselves with the one we don't get from China. We see pictures, videos of the things that that man do in that short period of time before they kill him or before he die. We see. And if that man has been there alive up to this day, another two for the talk right now with Tanzania. So then get a mind for do that because you know why? They know what thing for do for lower the poverty and cut down the economy and bring and come say somebody not go tell again what thing for do. But we people and like what Alpha say, not to say that people are they're stupid. They're not stupid. We don't need for tell them say cut down on expenditures. What they care go 50 people and if not true, I don't know if not true. Waiting for it look like say now it get more by audience. It get more audience the way they move with. Because now they may sit down that whether maybe the interview and with the clap. You cannot be say now we other SLPP brother than we did in America because they not get passed for the inside hall like that. So now the Kabul way care go, now they said sit down now and then be the clap for them. So now this is they do. When one go in inside and go interview him, for letting get audience with the clap for her, it get up now 100 or so in a logo. All handed it put burden on the economy. They the hoping offices them upon offices them. They need to cut down on everything. It no hard. Cut down, tight you belly, slice down. We papa be they buy beef trade every tell them cook na beef. Now money no day. No go back to Bunga until we get money for begin buy beef. No go back into herring. Easy, simple economic. Why they hire all the finance minister, minister of economic and development planning, all the advisors to the president for economy? Why they get the people here? Either the man they listen to them, or now they want that the people in the way Fatima Biobi they call say educated fool. Because you got to tell the man, this not a rocket scientist business. It's simple. But the man just open more and more offices, more and more offices, more and more offices. So now, the one that they give us small money, they said, "Could the whole hey, I don't talk this training." If people continue to confuse themselves, America need to speak on behalf of say anything bad way, anything where the people are talk. From what David Renner say to this new ambassador, to this man we come in, all the way to Anthony Blinken, they all get for continue for say the same thing. If anybody feels say because that man, I don't tell you how American and hypocrite. American man go to torture you, they laugh to you. If they torture you, they laugh to you. Then wait done, they say sorry, I can't help you. If they torture, so if people like this say whether maybe they laugh to them, that MCC mommy. So then please say that mommy go do anything contrary to what to United States and stand. Good luck. Kushe. I'm on that today, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Omar. All right. Look like say today we will get time for look out Ezekiel first. I'll check na Ezekiel in the month. Yes, Ezekiel, welcome, sir. What you get on this one?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to Alpha and Omar. To all the listeners. I don't touch all the areas where we're supposed to touch. I think for me, the things that we don't dairy in terms of for law we do things on we own and be self-sufficient. A good message, but this whole thing of the money weight and the whole, not to because we not self-sufficient, not to that the idea behind. The idea is that for law we do things right, we would they call democracy. You know, if we continue for drag with foot over and over, all over the place, and let's say, okay, Lord, we forget that money now, and Lord, we stand on we own. It still not fix the issue. Who's like 2028 go there? That still not set, not really put things right for we. This thing and now we they feel it. People and they way, then they feel the whole thing that we want really democracy for work. But like what they say, nobody not get mind for talk that, you know. Then don't make the thing so bad off like any opposition way it talk anything. It's a terrorist idea. Like nobody not for complain that things don't not go right. This whole thing now for we've always set things in place for we self. It's not about we not self-sufficient. That's true, but it will be even worse. We self-sufficient, but then everybody the leaders then they just do what they want to do and continue for alienate other groups. Because when you really do things wrong per election business, you they alienate other people and you they shut down other people and you they hold people and back. As a result, you know what thing get for happen because you they continue for bottle them at the corner. We then know say being they see the thing we they say one. Now they flip onto 15. They know. Everybody knows. Most people they know. Unless they want the way then they benefit from that idea. Then they feel it's not a bad thing. But guess what? You they push other people and when as Sierra Leoneans then now the other side where it will continue for lay the foundation for other trouble for happen someday. So this not all about look Mamadi the next neighbor. They they not care about their places and they. My dear, now a matter of time. Now a matter of time. Waiting the militaries and they do now a matter of time because the time go reach where the people and go say, no, we know, okay, things don't straighten out that, but now we need for allow other people and for participate. Because now the same thing, and just appoint people in places where they want to appoint people, and that's it. Nobody not again say over them. It's a matter of time. Themselves don't go begin for complaint. So not to about, we get the money. If we get the money, but yet we do something wrong, that money not go even benefit the people. Because that's not the problem. When somebody not they allow other people for participate in a country democratic process, and not care waiting una get, problem go continue for day. Problem will continue for day unless definitely you become the king and then make sure you take care of people. And if we get that resources there, where nobody know the crash here like Dubai, and all the citizens where they did if they want house gear, the states they provide for them. If we reach that point, okay. Which of course the leaders then they even put things in place for law will get to that place. Because let's look at this. If we they produce pepper, when last government don't say, oh, why pepper for deer? Enough for deer because somebody they take and they can't go na Guinea or can't go na other place. All right, Lord, we make sure say we tight the border. Now that place the lay not happen. But guess what thing will happen? The man will put the gist on way somebody open small bag, he take money outside again in the left hand, can't go that pepper here. So this whole thing. Now for we serve, if we not able to talk to we serve, because all this waste time, this idea of we put me case across, I go this that we don't talk over and over. Then we now for talk na a diplomatic room. Now what for make us still like almost a campaign style. Somebody want to tell me say the way away the correct upward. Una self no. Now it make beaucoup people and not get mind for talk. Because we then talk, the way then correct upward, we know what thing they happen. Not the same thing. So I don't really understand this public chastisement of America. I don't understand this. Sir, use your diplomatic room. All these clap. Man, it's not they take away anywhere. What kind of solution you don't provide for the people then? Now this we all they try forget. Call everybody in this room and then we talk how to fix this thing. You want to go make big farm. If this democratic process is not set right, it's good for you today. Tomorrow, if it's not good for you, the other side take her. Now we back go sit down and they continue for knock this same drum. But we not spend so much time for just set things right. Because if we all the day on a daily basis just they talk about how we for get ideas for do farming, guess what? Would that talk they go influence? But today now just this simple election and talk to ourselves and make things right. Now no more with Mr. President. Come around that and Lord, we focus on that, fix that day quick, and then we all will begin talk about how we go do farming, we go help with people. But every day when you get time for team up na the mic and then just find way out for defend yourself, where you say then this person get your statement, yourself you get your statement, they take way anywhere. They fix the issue. They fix the issue. Again, a good deal. For the one day we they elect the party, like how be say like how we all been they say now, 7 years ago, everywhere them go, some people and they suffer and everybody they shout, world best. Where are we today? Where you get the opportunity for set things and right for tomorrow, you not do them. It get for affect we bad. Unfortunately, some way they don't grab and left, they affect them. They affect them. But if they really do it for the future of the country, Lord, we do it right. Lord, we do it right. Please, if we do that, all other things that will fall in place. If you deny a place, you always worry about things, even if you get the solution for certain things, it confuse how for do them. Because now all not there together. We all not there together. And that small, small place where we call Sierra Leone, now we they struggle with, we all not Sierra Leoneans. Lord come now with the table and really put something in place where it will be helpful tomorrow, where the people and will tell you thank you. Please, Lord, we focus on that. Thank you so much, Triple. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 3 calls. 3 person. 3 person, no more. If I think see it's okay, let me self take a rest. Or 3 person. I just want to squeeze her in quick. Then I believe say we fine. We don't try today. Hopefully, me are still they hope say the MCC go through. Another person back don't come. They don't tell we back what for do. Let we do them. Let we get that money there. Just like the presidency, we don't work hard for the money. Even though this one seem like I say. Yeah? But it go happen. It go happen. By God in own power. Also, I know for talk so. No, seriously though. It will come to pass. Because we see Usai, the APC that are ready for the dialogue. Let the dialogue happen. The dialogue now the talk now 2 sides. I feel for this dialogue for happen. President Biono for talk. Tolo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ask you break first before you talk. I would almost go ahead, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, we will tell people about this MCC and Malabio, and they say they work hard for MCC, but they choose one, say, they look the power in the MCC, say, no, I'll go first for the power, then the MCC will settle. America, not a country really settle like that. When we Canadian country, we don't use for salary and tell the price, begin the chop price. Well, yeah, the other I say this, now this. So America go tell me. I see them snap at the show. If America no press the even the dialogue going to try for this show, they're not going to make it, not go come out, nothing not go come out. Yeah, yesterday what they talk. They brag, they show, they lie, all kinds of things they do. Yes. Still Tina now they get more zeal safe. Yes, they are the right thing they do. Lie all kind lie. Like the opposition ever exist. All the things they do from the campaign time. Like the one not see. The man don't do bad now the country, don't take gun, do whatever, then after you do it for do, you get what you forget, then now you want to go back for the money, get your two like that. No, get for work for that. Then the brag say they don't get 98%. 98% to say. It get party MCC. If the first corruption, you get for conduct a free and fair election. It is a clear one. Then they make like sedan, they not do it. Yes. So then get for at least this go help for let will get better team, better result from that dialogue. Or else, trust me, no better thing will come out. Then we don't accident, push identity, then they're stubborn. They want drag foot, if you drag foot, the MCC will lose her. The MCC almost would not like lose her, and they never walk back for them. They never serious and walk back for them. Mr. Sefa, they talk so one time for Salon. Yeah, one time, but the man don't unbug that. The man don't unbug that. He look at me, put on a corner, not care about that, and go for in power. He gets in power, then this, whatever happened for this election, the problem happen at Salon. Trust me,
it go happen back later. Like this president not good. So America left for sure. So yes, he not good. Yeah, he not good. You know. So I'm glad you didn't snap at them. Let them do the right thing. At least we don't get landed. They don't get the power, but let them go ahead and do the right thing. Yes. Okay, people.
All right, thank you very much, Tolo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. No call. A person no call out. We don't get with number there. What we need. If you don't call, watch your phone. What are they talk to, please?
Yes, Tripoli. This time Mohammed in Virginia.
Yes, Mohammed. Get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much. Tripoli, the reason this it don't not born a truth. But my question with me the ask is why we so above by this small money so 44.4 million threshold program what they make for Sierra Leone. Those are money where they be done budget for Giwi from the MCC, right? But at the same time, they be not allocate them for project wise. But Salon government go tell me say no money no they give follow move forward. We go just above no. Me I don't understand no. This thing confuse me. How look if you don't people say you agree money, MCC say okay, we no they go again no. We don't go that side again for generate revenue for take care of your own problem there. This is still for land. This is unless you for land see. We not for put your eggs there all in one basket. If your whole team broke now, that means you don't finish. And that's what Salon not left now. If you're not giving, you will not go eat. That is bad for a country entirely. Now we put this from politics. This is not a disaster, not a disgrace for Sierra Leone, for all Sierra Leoneans, including the president, including cabinet ministers, including anybody so far with the opposition of trust. Therefore, recalculate the aid them, they know say this not to the right track. So if this money they don't talk about time, we not go move forward. No, we still say no, we get sales, we get revenue. No, Abu Promo say for depend on people and for we follow we eat Tripoli. It's a disgrace. It's a real disgrace. Me are confused. You know, I confused. We not get money. We not get natural day. We go for invest part Tripoli. We no say no take care of young people there. A population less than 10 million people. This MCC money also now money we don't put in place for develop projects then. You know, when this money they come, it will be allocated to projects there. So if this money are not can, we not get money again. We go for substantiate okay. Now we see how we able for use other source for revenue. We go able for move forward. This is, I mean, this is just mind blowing, confusing, and frustrating. Now the country is like say we stand still. All the taxation here, so the government go and cut and now for let them suppress the layman then now. We no get nothing all the time for the whole of the life. They have fast money them back and they travel for get because there is no source of revenue. Me no see the we saw they get source of revenue in a salon. So this now two for all for Sidon, we go back to the drawing board, we say no thing, this now example. If they don't hold the money, let them hold the money back. Now we see how we're able for create revenue, they also will get money on we own. For goodness sake. Thank you very much, Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. Where Mohammed they talk, the $44 million are the first one. But this one now are the main one. Where are the 400 million. Okay. Cardi Banks, you sabi the number for call? Nobody not for call again. No. Nobody not call. Would I get at the line, please?
Yeah, Auntie Sal.
Yes, Auntie Sally, get 3 minutes.
Yes, how you do so? How do you go?
Praises.
Yeah. where you get person way unprofessional, because when you are really trained, you know, they go talk that kind with them in a public, and now the person in power. One thing where America hate, now we then talk to you in confidence, and then you go expose within and say, and maybe you not say and say how they talk or waiting happen, the circumstance under which they call you. You just talk with you want for talk for satisfy the people there, or for sure say yes you can talk. Now we can suffer so. We can't we know able for the pepper of the plants, look how much it cost. The thing that we able for grow, look how much it cost we. The expensive, tell me some of the expensive parts the one the way with the other. Diplomacy, you go for player. I don't know a speech writer there, I don't know if they're not can edit them, or if you know the daily way then they write, then give them, then show them, then look them and say, you know waiting for purposes of peace or tranquility or for the people of Sierra Leone. Let me take out some of them here. They just left everything, so it talk a bagabaga one. At the end of the day, now we people then they suffer. Because for them they're all right. Anyhow we look at her, they're all right. If only the people, again for each time the people then go rise. Because the people then go work on another pay them, they only they pay on a set exorbitant salaries, the people then get for rise. But we just pray say the dialogue, they for the interest of the people, they're not only for APC. Because we get for think Sierra Leoneans na yeah, not to just APC and SLPP. Now that one they don't sink the country. We they forget about the masses. So at the end of the day, we need to go north side. The minerals the way we get in Sierra Leone is able for take care of ourselves. If only we get patriotic leaders then, especially with the president. If we get president, we get integrity, we get the people in our heart, we minerals them. We put them in good use, we're able for manage up, whilst international country then they come for April. But if 1 man, 2 man or 3 man don't see them, they eat after 44 million on a sugar middle. On a sugar middle. Even the projects themselves, how far the projects then they carry go? The projects that we then put back in sponsor, how long do they take? What can be the outcome? We not see non-projects where they last forever, where we just they continue now. We see Leone first, we lack maintenance. We lack maintenance. One computer, something go pull per computer, we go cost 200,000. That computer they go left under a wreck. Then they go order a new one. How we able for save money for upkeep the offices there and maintain the people there? How we go able? One motor car, send the 2 people per that motor car now 100,000 or 150. Then go pack that motor car there, then go spend money for buying new one. You know, the God help really be able to get people that we get the country in the heart and the citizen, where they think about the ordinary citizen. They don't just they think about E and in party. Thank you very much, Triple A. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Auntie Sal.
Good night.
Yeah. Okay. Kadi Banks. We don't come out here. We don't go past the time. Now you know what we wait for. Let nobody not call you. Seriously. Yeah? Let us not call. Kadi, watch now. Because after this, we come out here. You don't see the number for call? I'll check first if I ain't the call. What are this? Bam. Okay. Now you be the wait for. Yes. Welcome, Kadi. Yes.
Thank you for having me at the line. I really appreciate the way
I connect myself today for this program. I really appreciate. I tell you thank you for way they always dey give me updates and you can really make me at the laugh. You know, me I can always like where you can just be analyze and the comments there, so I can just be watch at the laugh. So like waiting at the just they say, Madam Dio, I don't know. They say I met with mine. They say you cannot bite the finger that feeds you. You know, come na person in your own place, you can't talk like say you get all thing in your country. You know, then people are we all in left for country with the can with they can't work so hard for let we able survive for love support to family them back home. And you come here, you can't begin to talk, then they talk, then they can't talk, and now you feel say the people that will just let you go like that. Then with my other, you know they do something, they let you, they watch you, they say they see you. But you're not feeling you do now where they let you go free. No. So me Lord just pray God no more let God put peace in that country day, you know. Whether me for talk the truth, let you talk the truth, like where you always they talk and almost say people they need for be honest to themselves. So now that's what they pray for. Let God make a give you somebody where they go to that country, they will be honest to that country, the way they talk to. Because only the truth now will able to set that country they free. But if it's true not there, me brother, I swear to God, any children do that, now the same thing. But we will continue for pray. God go must save the people them for all this anarchy where they go on in that country day. And that's my main contribution.
Thank you very much, Banks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, now quiz Bathonga. Quick. Yes, Bathonga. Quick answer. What you get?
Yes, sir. Good evening. The president they act like he gets power where he not gets. I don't know if ego or na just another form of deception. You go now a country where you know say they get a lot of leverage. We now will not get any leverage in the world economy. There are so many things United States go do to we. We already then at the ground and we see how things are hard. Things are really, really hard. Why can tell people them now they are now not go believe until we actually then I am. If you get small thing for it, a different it go be like paradise for you. But when you wake morning, you see you drive around the town, you see how people then they suffer, people they just go up and down. Most young men now they in some kind of form of drug abuse. Most of them, and it's not an exaggeration. You can check on that. If you're not president, you like a country. You know, challenge country as big as America. No matter how we will try for say, or we know they under that colonialism or whatever the president can say, we still they under some form of colonialism. That's something we not go just get rid of right away. Especially we get an economy. We not get any leverage in the world economy. Okay, so what you will say we go hold back. Or go hold back with diamond them. Whose significance it will get to the world economy. I noticed a pattern, like there was a time Chija Kabat in second term, instead form some kind of thing where if we say if we go against America, where now because instead of not be able for get visa again for travel America or England. If we not know this, even like in dying days, they want to go England and not allow. They can make friends with countries like Cuba. They make friends with countries like Iran. All the people that were American not like. Now they make even the time where they decide for give their loan there. Salon are the only country in West Africa that not forgive their loan. Even Liberia, they be forgive their loan. Where that's for without boost to economy. So me what are the type of say you don't go challenge America. A president, you come being president with una no go talk like we go even up na radio all over they say Joe Biden tell her this, Joe Biden, you don't do that. There's something called diplomacy we are not see in this president. You know, American them they call me, they say my interfere. You don't do that kind of stuff. When they say diplomatic cable, that's way for if you take very sacred. That's why you go gain trust from other world leaders. But with presidents, I don't think he care. We can see people that go out and dance one. So what thing that will tell like okay, would they suffer, but would they go out and dance for the person they make people suffer? So I don't know what we get for say. Well, good morning.
All right, thank you very much, Batonga. All right, just quick one. 1 minute. Yes, sir. 1 minute to get the floor.
Yes, sir. What you want to say is that there's something called presidential coaching. I feel don't they feel like we have a problem, whereas the current president have an issue of we was recognizing the issue of whereas we really see that his circle, his advisors, were not advising him well. But at the same time, you don't kind of shake up the advising crew, and still the behavior still they trend in the same way. They follow waiting, they talking at the media. That actually helped throwing him off in his path. Then he carrying the same behavior. I think he needs somebody that can coach him, that can help him get to where he's supposed to be as a president, as an individual. That's really what affected Donald Trump as a president. He refused presidential coaching. And if you refuse that, it shows on your speeches, it shows on your public behavior. Example, I don't know if somebody mentioned it, but we can talk to the people that already demonstrate in favor of him or celebrate with him in New York. There is no way, as a responsible president, who talk say, that money they want give me, now they want it. Don't you feel like people are listening to you? That is so irresponsible of a president. You don't say that. That makes you look bad. That makes you feel like that. That makes you want to sit on a power. You don't do those simple things that hurt you, man. That's really what I wanted to talk about today. I didn't really have much to say, but I feel like this guy needs some presidential coaching. And also the people that we bring to New York shows that as well. He bring them for can't prove a point. The guy that almost stopped the former ambassador in his tracks during that interview, that's the person he took to New York, if I'm not mistaken, the SBA guy. And he took also the opposition, one of the opposition people, just to prove a point. You don't do that. You don't fight fire for fire. You are a president of Sierra Leone, not for certain people that you wanted to prove a point to. I believe that's what affecting his presidency up till now. As like I say, you don't shake up your cabinet, you still carrying the same behavior. We start doubting you as an individual. Maybe it's not the people that are around you. Maybe it's you are the problem. So that's what I'm saying. That's the only point I want to contribute, and I stop there for now. Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to speak.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We done for today. Thank you to all, man. We go there back to my peace. Ciao.